Hi guys, Angel here, back with another message. This one is from Metatron, and it's going to be on Ascension for the higher planes of existence, and basically inducing and conducting light bodies, okay? Your energetic light body. So I'm going to get started, and then I'm going to go through and tell you guys what I saw in the middle of it, and then I'm going to go over some side notes at the end, because it's really intriguing how they done this. It's a little bit of a mind, but yeah, here we go. The message for today is about ascension on the higher planes of existence. This will be an extraordinary channel reading for the collective. We will talk about this in plain text, understandable for those in a more lower enlightened capacity. You inquired of your energies this morning. Not only is it a light body internal that encompasses the whole aura, your light body and electromagnetic signature is different than most, as we said before. You do not fit the box, but your capabilities will become the norm in the collective. They keep saying that too. This will become an everyday occurrence in meditation, grounding, and releasing of frequency. Moreover, the Merkaba activation is not only a multifaceted protonic and electronic push and pull of energies, it is also a conduit of light energy. At the same time, this is not the same as the crystalline light body activation. Angelic frequencies are not only crystalline, they are beyond iridescent in the most fractal ways in light energy. Does the sun not make a rainbow after the rain? Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there. Okay, so what I saw was a sun. It's probably like a 45-degree angle from me, a little bit in the distance. Okay, and there is a light body right here, right? And they've already activated their light body. I don't know if it was me. It was in no true form. It was just the sacred geometry. And okay, so you know how a body is made up of like 60% water, all right, 67% water, whatever, What I saw was whenever they ignited their crystalline body, the spin of it made the air turn rainbow, iridescent, different colors. It's not like a rainbow. It was more like diamonds, iridescence, and it just went out like this. So imagine that, okay? It says, can you imagine the rotation of energies in cohesion with divine light and frequencies radiating from the body out into the ethers, while pulling the unregulated ether inward and transmuting it into light ether, okay? In a more understandable terminology, whatever, okay? Since this is a multidimensional signature, activation, and resonation, this also allows a creation in certain aspects when toroidal fields are increased in pace and interrupted with an induction with a smooth, that was emphasized, light frequency. This in turn creates a new layer or dimension to the light seeds be activated after, and again this is emphasized, settling of motion and the seed is dropped. Do your research. This is what all light workers are meant to achieve. Once you learn and to not only increase your energetic field and frequency and hold the light while keeping the motion of the Merkaba and crystalline body to where it becomes a transport, then you are doing real light work. Can you imagine what this looks like in the heavens when two come into physical union? Okay, this is part where it gets interesting, okay? It says where two come into physical union. How about when 12 come into physical channeled union? How about when 22 come into a sacred place of planetary formation made long ago on Earth? That was like emphasized to its fullest, right? Because the numbers stood out really, really big to me, okay? So what say you to the beauty of the goal of ascension for the collective? Come, will you come? Be the light of the world. Blessings, Archangel Metatron, closing. So I'm like, okay. That stood out to me, so I'm just going to go and kind of look it up and kind of break it down for them in case they don't really know, like, what I'm trying to iterate to them, okay? So the number 2, 12, and 22 in light induction frequency, significance, ascension, templates, and crystalline body activation. 2 is the core essence. Okay, 2 is the core essence of, the number 2 core essence, balance, polarity, relationship between forces, masculine and feminine, light and dark, and electric magnetic. In the light induction aspect, this is crucial for initiating coherence between energy fields, inducing push-pull dynamics that start forming the Merkaba and the toroidal field. I can't ever say that word. This initiates movement and its oscillation that brings burst, change, light, and time, okay? Number 12 in this light induction aspect, all right, represents crystalline grid architecture. Core essence is the completion of a sacred cycle of the dodecahedron, if I said that right, dodecahedron. Okay, multidimensional DNA, divine order. In light induction, it represents the 12-strand DNA full crystalline blueprint. Activates the crystalline light body in connection to the 12-point grid. Okay, we are doing grid work, we are doing light work, right? Light body activations. Okay, so I'm not going to start there, it's going to keep on going. So it says it's a 12-point grid of the Earth or the cosmos. Functions is like a clock or light pulses. Okay, that's why I think what popped in my mind on this part is where it says keep time. You know, so I'm always being told keep the time, right? By spirit and one other. Okay, so it says like a clock for light pulses, governing rhythm, harmony, and divine sequencing and awakening. This would be the node network, the structure through which high-frequency light travels and anchors. So say we have 12 crystalline light bodies full activated, channeling light together, right? Could you imagine everybody coming together and emitting the same amount of healing in that frequency at once? Okay, but we're not even going to stop there. We're not even stopping at 12 crystalline bodies. We're talking about going to 22, which is the master architect frequency. Okay, that's the core essence, the master builder, divine plan execution. Okay, multidimensional structure realization. In light induction, this means bridge between etheric templates and physical reality. Activates master templates, especially in star seed or light architects. Okay, now allows light seeds to root into real world manifestation, building entire dimensional realities, which is kind of what I've been trying to say, you know. It's associated with the 22 galactic codes or rays, like I've said in my other things, right? My other videos, used in plasma coding light body integrations. 22 is the engineer of light, quote unquote, okay? Turning light into form, blueprint into embodiment. Now, if you correlate the 22 with the sacred structure on Earth, right, and you imagine the work that we're going to do, if you imagine 22 people, okay, with two of them are in the middle, and then the rest is like evenly dispersed out in a circle, right? Like an ascension circle, what I did my first merging with, right? In a sacred structure, could you imagine the amount of frequency that's going to be released in that? It's freaking beautiful. It's amazing, okay? But that's the message for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. I really do love you. Guys, be well.